Hey guys, 65 Ford here. You're probably clicking on this video because your washing machine isn't spinning, or you're one of my awesome subscribers and you just want to watch. Let me show you. So this problem addresses when your washing machine doesn't go through a spin cycle. It does drain, however. If it doesn't drain and it doesn't spin, it might be something as simple as just the little door switch. You got a little lever here. It hits the door switch. There's just two Phillips screws. You just remove those with the machine unplugged, and you can pull this assembly out. And a lot of times this will be defective, or this will split down the middle, and you can actually push this back together and use a zip tie around it, or you can buy a new unit. So if it doesn't spin and it doesn't drain, that's why. But this problem addresses if it does drain, it just doesn't spin. One of the first things we're going to do is unplug it. Then we're going to remove our drain hose, and then we're going to remove the two hoses from the back. We just need to be able to lay it fully on his back. And it's really not that heavy, but there we go. It's out of the way. Now we can access everything on the bottom. So this is your washing machine laying on its back. And what you have here is you have the transmission, you have the motor, you have the water pump. And this is pretty much the same from 1984 all the way up until today. So this one has the problem, it does two things. It's been leaking for quite a while, and I've known that the water pump's been bad. I just haven't got around to replacing it. But it's also been, it stopped spinning just last week, so I ordered the parts. So it doesn't take a lot of parts or tools to work on these things. Pair of pliers, if you're going to remove the water pump. If it's not leaking, don't worry about it. You don't really need the pair of pliers. All you originally need is a flathead screwdriver. Now what there are just two little clips. One back here, and just take a screwdriver and pry it off, up and back. And then there's one right here, same thing. Pry it up and towards you. Now the entire water pump will actually just pull off, and you just set it aside. You can kink it, put it out of your way. You can wrap it behind here. If you're not doing anything with your water pump, just put it out of the way. Okay? Now, these little tabs just twist out an angle. Let's get those out of our way. On the top of our motor are the exact same tabs. Here and here, the only difference is they have a 1/4 inch screw that holds them in. So you take a 1/4 inch socket, ratchet, remove the screw first. There we go, and then I'll do the back one. Entire motor will just lift right up, wiring harness and all. Now the wiring harness may be connected right down here. Well, it was, I disconnected it. There's a little tab right here, and you can either separate it, or you can pinch it on the back and pull this whole thing through straight up and straight off. Okay, you'll notice that this thing right down here, this is your coupler, and this is one of the main things that goes wrong with these. Okay, there's another half of it right here, and it's not really a D shaft, but it's a circle, but both sides are supposed to be square. And the motor has the exact same configuration. Well, what happens with these is this one looks decent from there, but from this side it's completely rounded over. So this, without spinning the motor will just spin in this without ever spinning it. This side's actually still good. So one side survived, and that's generally what will happen, was one side will be good, one side won't be. So this one actually spins the whole motor. You can see. So this one was the one that was actually on the transmission, and then this one was the one that was on the motor, that when it's on, it doesn't do anything. So it's completely stripped. And then this hooks to a rubber piece, and then the other side of the rubber piece is this, and this takes out vibrations and shocks. But a lot of times what you'll see is this will crack right here, or these little tabs will actually bust off. But that's my issue here, and that is one of the most common problems, so I'm going to show you how to replace this. So I have my new one here. Now, one of the best places to buy this sort of thing is eBay. This right here cost me, I actually bought this used off of eBay for $2 or something to that effect, but this is only about a $5 part. But I bought a used one. But that goes on there. this is a good one, I will take the other half and I'll put it in on the transmission shaft side. I'll take my little coupler disc, I'll put that on, and now I can lift the motor back on. And that's it. That's repairing, you know, a stripped coupler. You can do this two ways. You can either put it on here and then do it, or you can put this in here like this, and then, because this only goes in one way, is try to align that so your motor's the same way, and then just rock it up in. And then at the same time, you can turn your motor, and then you want to get underneath, and you want to make sure that it's spinning both, and it is. So that'll fix my entire problem. Installation is just reverse. Since I'm replacing the water pump, I'm going to take my old one off. Just going to release these two little clamps. And I'll just should be able to break these free. And then just take my new one, install it on, put it on. Now when you're ordering these, if you need to order one of these, there's two different types. There's type with a big hole like this. There's a type with a big hole, skinny hole. And they're virtually the same thing. This one just has a little flapper in it. Not a big deal. So the water pump, you just slide the new tabs back on, redo your clamps, and then it just slides right back on like that. You take your little tabs, and they just hook up like that, and then the one on the back, and that's it. Hey guys, there you go. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you need to buy parts, one of the best places to buy them is eBay. I know. There's a lot of parts stores out there online, but the problem is they always gouge you on shipping. They have a cheap part, but then they want to charge you $10 to ship it. You know, this whole repair, the coupler cost me $2 because I bought a used one, but they're only like $5-6 on eBay. And the water pump that it's been leaking for a while. It's been leaking, but it's been working, but it's been leaking. You know, that cost me, I want to say $8 shipped to my door, so I can't beat that. But usually those are about $15 or so. Just keep searching. Notice that, you know, your parts will have a part number on them. The nice thing, one of the things that, you know, the manufacturers like to do is multiple part numbers. So, you know, your Kenmore is also a Whirlpool, is also a Roper, is also a, you know, a couple other brands, and they're just relabeled, and each brand likes to use their own part number. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you need any help fixing your Kenmore, Sears, you know, Whirlpool washer, and I'll do my best to help you. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you haven't. Thanks guys. See you soon. Bye.